Do you have too much to do this week? Do you have too many tasks that you need to get done? Do you have too many clients that you're working with? Too many projects on your plate? I want to share with you a simple process that you can follow that'll help you get clarity on this week. So by the end of this week, you know exactly what to do and exactly how to prioritize what to do. I'm a freelancer and I work with multiple clients, which means I have to juggle a lot of different clients, a lot of different projects, and a lot of tasks within those projects. So when I have too much to do and not enough time to do it all, the first thing that I recommend that you do, and this is what I'll do, is on a Monday, I will imagine it's the end of Friday and I'll ask myself, what do I want to have accomplished on Friday? What do I want to have finished by the end of the week? I'm fast forwarding to Friday and I'm thinking about what it is that I wanted to complete. And by doing this exercise, this mental exercise, my mind, your mind, will automatically start to populate things. Oh, this needs to get done. This needs to get done. It'll automatically start to filter away all the noise and get you right to where you need to be. You could do this for a day, a week, a month, or even a year. Think about the end of the day. Think about the end of the week. Think about the end of the month. Think about the end of the year. What is it that you want to be able to accomplish? What do you want to be able to look back and say, I did these things? What's the story you want to be able to tell? Let's go back to my example of the week. So I've got all these clients. I need to think about Friday. So I'm mentally going through the different clients. And you could even look at your clients if you're a freelancer like I am, or your projects, make a list of them, or look at the list that you already have and look at each one and go, okay, by the end of the week, I need to accomplish this. I'll think about each client and okay, these are the top priority things. These are things that have to get done that maybe are set. These are the things that are determined by some kind of a timeline. Maybe there's an event coming up. We need to get certain promotions out before that deadline. So those are types of things that might come to my mind. Or it might be things that I haven't gotten around to. I need to make sure I get those done. And maybe new requests that pop up. And I'll think through each client, what do I need to accomplish? Now, what's going to happen is I have an entire week to accomplish these goals. And the reality is it's likely I'll be able to accomplish a lot of them unless I've just really been procrastinating or I've overcommitted and done way too much. But I should be able to finish most of those tasks. So what I tend to find is that I can knock out those things on a Monday or Tuesday. And by Tuesday, I finish out all the most important things. So now I've got the rest of the week, it might be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, to work on other things. Now I can work through the other items, and it may not even matter the order or the priority because I've finished the most important things. So that's a simple exercise that you can use. Here's a little bonus tip if you want to take this to the next level and level up your business, level up your life. Years ago, I used to struggle with inconsistency, and it was just chronic. I had great intentions. I could get passionate about something and I would go all in, and then it would burn out and I would get distracted and go on to something else. So years ago, I heard Jim Collins speak at a conference, and one of the things that he heard that just sort of struck me like a 2x4 to the head was that mediocrity is the sign of chronic inconsistency. Mediocrity is the sign of chronic inconsistency. And that was me. This was in 2010, and I was really struggling with this dynamic, this chronic inconsistency, which was leading to a mediocre life, a mediocre business. And this is the moment where the message struck me. It was relevant and important to me where I was. One of the things I started to do is I started to write down, and I thought, what are the most important things that I must do consistently every week to move my business forward? What were actually the things that got me new leads, that generated new business, that moved client projects forward, that helped the team move those projects forward, and ultimately move the company forward? And I identified these 3 or 4 different things, and I started to do them consistently, and I tracked it. And I did that for several months, and it took me a few months to get into the rhythm. What I discovered is that a lot of what I was doing was busy work. I was doing things to keep busy, to make myself feel like I was doing something. But it turned out the most important things for my business, I could get knocked out in just a few days every single week. And then I had 3 extra days in every week to work on all kinds of other things. And so this was really a pivotal moment in my journey to figure out, to get focused and disciplined, and to have these habits and to do it in a focused way. And by doing that, like a magnifying glass pointing the sunlight at one spot and burning a hole, that's what our chronic not inconsistency, but a chronic consistency can do. And that will allow us to move beyond our mediocrity and towards something excellent. So when you think about your next week, when you think about the next year, think about what are the things you need to do? What are the things you need to do consistently to move yourself and your business forward? Share with me in the comments below what that is for you. Let this be a place of accountability and community.